Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome back. If you've been here before, my name is Jay and today I'm going to be doing a video that has been much requested, and I finally gotten around to kind of pulling some pieces together to be able to create this for you. And so today's video is actually all about hair. So we're deviating from the makeup and the skincare and all the skincare devices. We're talking about hair. Now, I am by no means a hair aficionado at all. So actually surprised that this was so highly requested, but I'm happy to share the ways that I keep my hair healthy, the ways that I style my hair, and hopefully you guys enjoy it. So I want to start off by talking about shampoo, conditioner, things like that, products that are kind of my go-to just to keep my hair like clean, healthy, conditioned. And then we're going to move on to talking about products for styling. I'm also going to talk about like hair masks that I like. There's actually only one. And then I'm going to talk about devices that I use to style my hair. So to start off, let's talk about shampoos and conditioners. Now, I think everybody can agree that like when you use shampoos and conditioners that are like just your run-of-the-mill shampoo and conditioner, you can tell the difference when you use those versus when you use like really high quality products that are like good for your hair and made with like intention to take care of your hair. So over time, I've kind of learned this about myself, my hair, and I've started to kind of go, you know what, I'm just not going to get the cheapest product. I'm going to go for the one that's actually going to do the most for my hair. That's led me to a company called Davines, and Davines is a Italian company, and they create products in like small batches somewhere in like the like Tuscan region in Italy, and it's all very much like made with ingredients that are good for your hair. And Davines is also a super sustainable company. They are like very environmentally conscious, which is also like a big check mark in my book. So I'm going to share with you the shampoo conditioner that I personally use. Now they have tons of different kinds, but the ones that work for me, and I would describe my hair as being kind of on the drier side. I do color it, so I use color safe shampoo and conditioner, things that are quite hydrating but not like gonna weigh me down. So the one that resonates with me is the Love shampoo and Love conditioner. So this is it. It comes in smaller sizes than this, so you can like give it a shot in a smaller version. It's described as a shampoo for coarse or frizzy hair, and I really find that it has wonderful ingredients that just make a difference. When I travel to different places in the world and I'm using like just like shampoo, conditioner, whatever I can find there, I'm always like so looking forward to coming back home and using these because they actually make such a difference. So another nice thing about these is that you actually have to use the tiniest amount. Like I can buy this amount like once or twice a year and like go through it slowly over time. You really need the tiniest amount. It lathers up so nicely and you just don't need too much. So yeah, this is fantastic. And this is the conditioner, again, like super rich, super creamy, very thick, and you need the tiniest amount. So I know it's expensive. Like I think they're about like, I don't know, 80 or something like that for each of these. If you can find them a bit cheaper. I shop on Zenkai. I think that they have pretty good prices there for various different brands, different products. I believe they have Davines. And yeah, like this can last me like half a year to a year, somewhere in between there. So highly recommend those products. Another shampoo and conditioner brand that I do like is the Kevin Murphy. Oh gosh, I'm gonna forget what it's called. I think it's called Hydrate. It comes in a purple bottle, and I'll kind of like go back and forth between these and those. I really like how sustainable these guys are, and I just find that I go through it so slowly that I tend to gravitate more so towards Davines. Moving on from shampoos and conditioners, let's talk about hair masks. So sorry if you can hear that. Live near a hospital, so hopefully that passes soon or you don't hear it at all, but there's an ambulance going by. In terms of hair masks, there's only one that I've really used and really liked, and this is the Brigeo Don't Despair Repair Deep Conditioning Mask. When it comes to like face masks, I kind of find, I mean, it can vary, but oftentimes I kind of feel like face masks don't really do a ton, but hair masks really do, especially if you have a good one. This one is really lovely. It smells kind of like coconutty. Am I biased? Maybe. maybe I'm biased towards smelling coconut and everything, but let's see. Not coconut, but it smells delicious. It kind of has like a sweet smell to it. And you use this kind of on like towel dried hair. I don't actually towel dry my hair. I just do it in the shower. I just squeeze out my hair after I shampoo, pop this on, try and leave it in for as long as possible without like wasting tons of water. I will like shave my legs and like wash my body, and then I'll wash this out. Even if you don't leave it on for the full recommended like 20 minutes or 10 to 20 minutes, it still does amazing things for your hair. You'll find that when you dry your hair after using this, it's like super soft, super manageable, really easy to work with, and just like it feels so healthy. I actually used this yesterday, so I'm feeling like really all about my hair right now. It actually inspired the creation of this video. So highly recommend this product. I think you probably can get trial sizes or mini sizes. Give it a shot, see if you like it. I haven't tried many others. If you have any recommendations or have any hair masks that you just adore, drop them down in the comments below, and I would love to give them a try because this is actually empty now. I need to buy a new one. Moving on to products that I use pre-styling. So I really like this product, and I don't actually know honestly like what it does. It just makes my hair feel more, it makes it more manageable to like dry, to work with, and I think also contributes to me not having to wash it as often. This is the Gisou Prep Me, Prime Me, Define Me Propolis Infused Polishing Primer. And this, you can see how much I have gone through this. I definitely need to get another one, but I love it. I find that, so it's kind of like a thick, let's see if I can show you the texture here. Kind of like, yeah, it's kind of like a thick, almost like, not moussey, but it's definitely a cream. And this product can be used before you dry your hair. It also can be used after you style it to kind of give a bit more definition to your look. I'm kind of throwing a little bit in my hair right now. Honestly, I can't tell you what this does, but it does something and I love it, and I'm gonna be rebuying this. It smells really nice. It makes your hair smell really nice. It makes I think your style last longer. When you dry, it just feels like lighter and airier. So if you're like a fan of blowing out your hair, this is gonna be your friend because it really helps to feel like there's lots of air kind of like in your hair, if that makes any sense. You can also use it after, like I mentioned, if you've like styled it and you want to just add a little bit of definition to like, let's say like your bangs or whatever. It has like the tiniest bit of hold, but nothing that's gonna weigh you down or make you greasy or anything like that. Another product that I love that I don't actually have here that I would probably use even before this is a heat protectant. Now, I actually have tried the Davines one. I don't love it as much as I love the Kevin Murphy heat protector. The heat protector by Kevin Murphy comes in like a teal colored pump, and it's actually a mousse. And what's nice about that is you can apply it in your wet hair before you dry it. But if you're gonna be like restyling with heat, you also can apply it to dry hair, and it doesn't do anything, and it doesn't weigh it down, doesn't make it crunchy. That's by far my favorite heat protector, like hands down. And I really do feel like a heat protector is important in keeping like the integrity of your hair. If you don't want like breakage or like extra dryness, that's like one of your primary steps, is get a heat protector if you don't already have one. Another product that I have kind of gotten recently and love is this Color Wow Dream Coat Ultra Moisturizing Anti-Frizz Treatment Extra Strength. So I got this regular strength and I liked it, but this extra strength is like whole other level. And this is the mini size. What this does, so the point of it is to get like straight, smooth hair. I don't find that it like necessarily leaves me with straight hair, but it leaves me with very smooth, very soft, very like touchable, lovely hair. So what you're gonna do with this is you're gonna actually, you're gonna spray it and you're gonna kind of like dry your hair a little bit. When it's still damp and still relatively wet, you're gonna spray it into sections. And as you dry your hair in sections, you're gonna apply tension. So if you have like a round brush, you're gonna kind of like do this, hold your dryer, and you're gonna pull on your wet hair so that you have tension in it, and that way it dries quite smooth. Not frizzy at all, really soft, really shiny. What I like to use it with is actually my Dyson Airwrap. I'm getting into devices now, but my Dyson Airwrap is really good for like applying tension without having to like get an arm workout. You kind of like throw that in your hair, and then you're gonna dry it by pulling and keeping your hair really like nice and taut. This is a fantastic product. Like, if you're looking for instant results and you want like smooth, beautiful hair, so good, so good. Highly recommend. If you've been on the fence about this or been curious about it, just do it. It's fantastic. I think I'm always gonna own this. In terms of finishing, once you're all dry and styled and ready to go, I either use this guy like I mentioned, or I will actually, I'm kind of like a diehard Moroccan oil girl. I find I've tried other oils in the past. I've tried the Verb Ghost oil. I've tried like a L'Oreal something oil, whatever. This is like tried and true, so good. Really just adds like softness, shine, like workability into your hair. Very much a finishing product. So if you're going for like smooth, soft, like blown out, a little bit in your hand, rub it together, and then just kind of work it through the bottoms first, and then all the way through the top when you have like a little bit left in your hair, and you're gonna end up with like really nice, beautiful, shiny, soft hair. Moving on into devices. I've already kind of shown you a couple of the things that I use to style my hair, but I'll just go over them a bit more. So depending on your hair, if you have like very dense, kind of like thick hair, owning a brush like this is very, I think, important. So for a couple of reasons. One is that for styling, it's really great, but two is that it actually, when you brush your hair with this, it actually moves the oils because it's boar bristle, moves the oils from your scalp through to the rest of your hair. So the oil is not building up right here anymore. It's actually moving through and nourishing and protecting your hair all the way down to the ends. And what this does is actually, it prevents you from having to wash your hair as often. So if you're somebody who washes quite frequently, it's actually not the best thing to do for your hair. I try to wash my hair, I'll say like, so I work out, and when I work out, like my hair gets wet. So if I do that, I wash, but I try not to wash more than like 2 to 3 times a week. Even that for some people is a lot. But this helps in like moving those oils along so that you're not feeling like you're getting greasy up top, you know? So a really important tool to have in your toolbox if we're talking hair. The next, like I mentioned, and you've probably seen previous videos on me talking about this, is the Airwrap. I know it is so expensive and it's just ridiculous. It's just ridiculous. And in the same breath, it's made styling my hair so much easier that I can't even tell you like how this has been a game changer for me. I use it almost every time I dry my hair, and I use it in between too, just like reheat, restyle. It's really lovely for like reshaping the front of your hair, like the bangs area. I will kind of just like sometimes just do this. And it gives me all this volume, and I'm just good to go after that. Like, it just polishes up your look, and it just makes the process so easy. This is another product that like I can't travel with because it doesn't have universal voltage, which is super annoying. But whenever I come home after a trip, I'm always like looking forward to like getting my Airwrap back in my hair and just like feeling like myself again. It's a very essential to my hair care routine. The last thing that I'll mention is actually kind of counter to my Airwrap. I actually have this device for almost specifically for travel. I don't really use it as much at home. Sometimes I do, but more often than not, I use it for travel. And this is the GHD Rise. This is a tool that is a heated round brush. So this center here is heated, and it is effectively a round brush. So you can like throw it through your hair to give you that same level of polish that you get from like a hair straightener, but it's round. So you're able to kind of like style a bit more. I will say that you really want to comb through your hair to make sure it's like tangle free before you use this because it can pull. But I will say that it kind of gives me the effect of like a straightener with the ease of a hot brush and then the volume of the Dyson Airwrap, if that makes sense. It kind of has like everything in one, and oftentimes when everything's packed into one device, it's not necessarily the best device at all those things, but it gets the job done really well. So this is my travel tool. If you're looking for something to take with you, if you're traveling to like Europe or Asia or whatever, this has universal voltage and it does it all. Again, like sometimes there's a bit of a challenge in like hair being a bit tangly, but it really does do a good job. Like you can see it just leaves things very smooth. What's nice about this too is you can also curl with it. So if I do this and I kind of slowly roll, it's been a while since I've done this, so bear with me here. Okay, so I'll kind of roll. And you can see you can get like a bit of a curl. That didn't do that very well, but you can get a curl with it. And so again, like if you're traveling and just need one tool, this can kind of make you straight. It can kind of make you voluminous. It can kind of make you curly. Again, like not necessarily the best at all those things, but very proficient at them nevertheless. So this is a great tool for that. And is there anything else that I'll mention? One other thing that I will say that I didn't bring from my bathroom, but I do have the, I don't know how to say this brand, Ouai, O-U-A-I. It's a hair brand at Sephora, and I have their clarifying shampoo. I find a clarifying shampoo to be very, very helpful in keeping your scalp healthy and keeping all like the gunk off your hair. Like when you're putting all these things in your hair and like, you know, you're washing, yes, but sometimes these things kind of like build up residue on your hair strands, and having a clarifying shampoo that you use every once in a while just gets all the gunk out of your scalp, gunk off your hair, allows it to feel kind of like light again, like back to baseline. And I find that using that once every like couple of weeks, maybe even once a month, is a really nice reset for my hair. So I would say that that's one thing that I would add to the list of items here, and is an essential part of my hair care routine. So that's it, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed the kind of range of things that I use in my hair. If I try anything else and like feel like there's a showstopper, I will let you guys know. But for now, that's it. Let me know your guys' thoughts. Let me know any recommendations you have. I would love to hear anything that's like, yeah, a showstopper for you, because I would love to try it. If we can make our hair fabulous together, why not, right? Take care, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. I have a TikTok that I'm starting to kind of like develop. It's at TanTricks, just like this channel's name. Find me there, give me your support, and I tend to make videos there almost more often because they're just so quick and easy. So yeah, would love to see you there too. Take care, guys. Bye.